Okay, so we're on to the specialist paper now, the paper 2. Okay, and let's dive into question 1. Calculate the mean time for the last row in the column. Okay, if you work it out on your calculator, then you'll find that it's 0.866666 blah blah blah. Okay, but every other row in the table has got it to 2 significant figures, so it makes sense to round it to 2 significant figures, so 0.87 seconds. Some of the time readings are anomalous. Okay, and if you look back in the table, you can see that some of them really are kind of like outliers. Like this one doesn't seem to fit the pattern with the rest of it. Okay, so what can you do? Well, you've got 2 choices. You can either ignore the result, discard it, and then that would mean that you would calculate this mean by dividing from these 2 results only. Okay, or you could repeat that reading. Okay, not repeat the whole experiment, just repeat that anomalous reading. So you could redo trial 1 for 150 grams and see if you got the same answer or not. Which distance in the table is most likely to give the most accurate value of the speed of sound in air? Well, if you actually go through and you start to calculate these, okay, so that time and that distance, that time and that distance, you find out that 300 meters, okay, seems to give the value of the speed of sound in air that is closest to the true value. Okay, let's think about why. All right, so over 300 meters, you're trying to time an event that's nearly a second long. Okay, whereas at 50 meters, you're trying to time an event that actually is only about a sixth of a second long, right? And you literally cannot push the button on the stopwatch fast enough. It's like, did it? Okay, and you can't do it. Why? Because of your reaction time. Now, your reaction time will still affect this result here, okay, but because it's over a much larger distance, okay, your reaction time has a less effect on the overall timing of the event. All right, for the 300 meters, the reaction time is still there, but it's a smaller effect. Okay, so reaction time is less significant at greater distances. Okay, so that's why this one is most likely to give you the most accurate result.